Good morning. Happy Saturday. We up early and we on the bench, creating success, getting some work. As you can see, after a day of bashing, minor work though. I'm just gonna leave the live on while I rinse this truck. A couple guys requested me to just go live and do some live bench work, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm trying to get the camera angled right, so y'all get a close up of what's going on this morning. So obviously we got the success, um, replacing a hinge pin holder. Where is it? Right here. Putting this on right here because the rear one back here kind of bent. I had it in my limited speed running, but after you crashed with it, it got kind of bent. I thought it could hold up, but it didn't because obviously the sides keep popping out. So without further ado, let's get my little trusty drill with my bits I need. Again, I can't see the comments. I'll get up periodically and check the comments, but I'm just going to get to it and get this done as quickly as possible. All right, where's my tire teeth? Get these tires off. Let's get the right on the stand. Get it up here. Again, you're probably wondering like, oh, why is RC so dirty? Why ain't clean it? But guess what? You know, dash. As soon as I get it back right, I'm gonna put it together and bash it again. So these tires off here. I use something like this, like a little electric tape, and I put all my screws in here. I usually have this thing, but it's filled up to the max. And yeah, so I keep track of my stuff. So I know if I put the car back together and I got some screws left, I know I messed up somewhere. So let's see how this goes. Let's put something up like this. This pumped out as well. Shock rod in. Something's up with that. Let's just take it off. Let's just take it off. Pretty smart. Screws on the back route. There's my two. Can never find stuff we need. Spare for somewhere. Trusty spare. Touch it off that pin. Come off freely. Ding dong. What's going on with this? Okay. That's what it's supposed to do. Alright, let's get some tire off. Listen, Christmas just passed, y'all. I just got the perfect pass soldering station. Haven't even tried it out yet, but listen, it's gonna change the game for me for soldering. Not that a soldering wizard to begin with, but with this machine right here, it's gonna make it a lot easier. Mad different tips. Pause. Nice setup right here. And I got a little heating gun so I can do my wiring. Yeah, can't wait to get that going. All right, let's get all these screws on. take this off first. The GP and wing mount is sturdy, but a pain in the neck when you gotta wrench this car, man. Every time I gotta get to the bulkhead, I gotta take the screws out of this thing, take this off, and you know, so I can access the bottom of this rig right here. There's always a pain. Using my little Harbor Freight drill on these 6S rigs. Really on my rigs, you don't want to use nothing too powerful, you know, on your RCs, especially when you're dealing with plastic. I find when you use the big drill bit, the big drills like the Milwaukees, all that kind of stuff like I do have, they're just too fast in your plastics. The threads wear out really, really quick. So get you a nice little Harbor Freight drill, something real cheap, something that's not that fast, and your plastics last a lot longer. If not, just upgrade to aluminum, but you know, like I said, plastic brakes, aluminum bends. So rather have a brake, $12 replacement, $10 replacement, then to bend it, you have to get a $50 replacement. Yes, I don't mind wrenching on these things. Don't mind it. You should leave it if you're in a hobby. Something you gotta get used to. If you're gonna be in the game, you gotta know how to wrench. Alright, screw this spot there. I think while I'm in here, I'm just put a new bulkhead on as well. Why not? Screws just came out way too easy at the bottom. So I think I'm gonna just take the whole thing off. Yeah, let's get that off too. Nice shiny bulkheads. Shout out to Adam. Once again, on sending me the nice bling for the Kraton 6S. A&W Machinery, y'all go check them out. Right. This one's kind of banged up too, if you guys can see, but I'm gonna roll with it anyway. We still live? Yes, we are. Just can't see the comments, y'all. But yeah, it's kind of dinged up right here, but we still gonna use it. The rear one that's really banged up is the rear one anyway. So I'm gonna get this bulkhead taken off, and I'm gonna take it off. Let's just see. This screw. Just pop this bulkhead out. Nope, actually I'm not lying. I got 2 more screws. So, Then we just slide this right out. Perfect. Get that in. Place the whole bulkhead. And you can see, look at that mount. Look how that's bent right there. Compared to the new one. This out the rack. Yep, definitely gotta get that up out of there. So, get that bulkhead out. Plastic gear case. Get this all swapped over. Out the way. A little trash. Better angle for y'all. A little closer. I don't need that. Let's get this off. Right there, so we'll use those immediately afterwards. You guys drop in the comments what kind of RCs you guys like to buy. Armors, Traxxas. Those are two major brands that, you know, I usually run with the fellas. Falcon boys. Probably all asleep right now, but I'm up early morning, always, y'all. Some project, something going on, some build, somebody else's build on a bench. Dang, look at how warped that is. That is just insane. Man. We'll make it right. I was gonna get the oh, look at that. That broke again as well. I was gonna get the EXB, $109 for a 6S aluminum diff case. That's almost the price of an 8S aluminum diff case. I said no thanks. I'll wait for the hot racing ones to get back in stock, and I'll buy the hot racing brand. Armor's tripping on that one. Those bulkheads are way overpriced for a 6S, especially when other guys, other companies are building them cheaper. You know, Trail makes them, Hot Racing makes them, Power Hobby makes them. Between 40, 50, and 60 bucks. Why would you, you know, price them that high? That's just crazy to me. But, you know, capitalism. All right. Get this paint out of here. Input gear. It's pretty banged up, but she still got some life in her. Those bearings out. Slip them in a new one. Again, I usually clean these bearings, but I just cleaned them on the last bath, so they look pretty banged up, but they're as good as they're gonna get for right now. Try to get this to seat in here properly. Don't rush around. Jeez. Jeez. Come on now. Okay. I'm telling this is not gonna seat properly. Okay, there we go. About to say, you don't be a pain in the neck this morning. Don't do that. Right, that's in there. Diff's right here. Perfect. I always forget sometimes because on the Kraton, you gotta have the ring gear on this side, but on Limitless, it's on this side. Sometimes I get it confused, get the whole diff put back together and install it, and then realize it's jammed up because I put the ring gear in the wrong side. So always keep that in mind on these 6S BLX or EXBs. Kraton ring gear to the left, Limitless to the right. And it's obviously because the motor placement. You know, the Limitless is on the front and the Kraton is to the rear. All right. Two. Here we go. I don't use the sway bars because I don't track race with this thing. I just brutalize it. So nothing special, no cornering, nothing like that. Go straight, hit a ramp, do flips, and land on your feet. That's all I care about. On your feet. Thought I got the press started on that one. And we have it. Get my little gear holder. Let's put that back in there real nice. Perfect, y'all. I eventually got to get some of these drive cups. Whew. These are really banged up. But they're going back in. We're rocking with them. Oh, yeah. Put the new mount here in the back. Come on. Get the thread started. Hold it there. Not gonna work for me, huh? Get that started. Steady hands, steady hands. That's what you need. Perfectly straight compared to perfectly twisted. It's nuts. All right, where's the front one? Right here. So I also want to change this pin as well. It's got a little bend in it. But we got the freshie right here. All right, we'll leave that right there for the time being. Now everything is cool. Marine grease. Just put a little on the inside of your diff case right there. It's a little dab. Not crazy. Again, if you need to know what that is, marine grease. It's essential for your diffs, especially when you rebuild them. Do not put your diffs back together and have them dry. This does real good with absorbing heat, keeping the metal and the plastic lubricated so it doesn't melt and cause failures in your diff cases. Trust me, a lot of guys, if you're not familiar with this, get familiar with it. Marine grease. All right. Spin it up there a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna get it back up in there. Now it's gonna be a little tricky, maneuver in this tight area, but I could, disconnect all this, but I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna get this back in there like so. Once I get this back in there together, I'll connect it. Just take a little finagle. Okay. So back up in there. Too far. Come on. Relax. Perfect. Now, drive shaft. Make sure that's back in there. Like so. She fit. Golden. That's back in here. Let's pin it in that side. Do the same this way. Perfect. Back up a little bit on this. See if I can prevent that from popping out again. Perfect. Rear on. That fits snug. Now be ready to put our wing bottom piece back on. And then we'll short this all back together. Four screws out. When you got a new bulkhead, brand new, when you're putting these screws back into the rear of the RC, you know, go a little slow. Don't go too fast. You don't need the whole thing. Just do it judiciously. It'll you know, increase the lifetime of your plastic bulkhead. Oh, you know what? I knew I was gonna mess something up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Almost forgot these two screws right here. Uh-oh. Next, y'all gotta put the Outcast 8S on the bench. You gotta replace the center brace bar. And I got N2C shot kit. Good morning, y'all. I'm seeing the comments, but I'm reading them a little bit late. Let's see. Good morning to y'all. Like I said, I'm on the bench, so I can't really see the comments. But yeah, M2C shock rebuild coming for the rears of the Outcast 8S. I meant to get 2, but I made a mistake on checkout, so my other one's coming. So I'm just gonna do the rear 2 for now and get that back together. But yeah, get this baby all set. You know, while I'm on this live, I want to talk about these RPM arms, okay? For the 8S, they seem to be okay. I don't really have any issues with them breaking, but I wish, you know, they would incorporate the whole plastic piece in between right here. It'll just make the arm stronger, you know. They put this big space right here. These are you know, make these endpoints weak. If they put more plastic in between here, it'd be a lot more durable of an arm. Same thing for the 6S. They have big space in between the hinge pins, and on a cartwheel, on a hard cartwheel, especially running J-Concept Magma tires, 6S or 8S. These are really heavy tires. It's gonna break. So, you know, either keep the stock tires or just I almost thinking about, I might put some aluminum arms on the bottom. I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. But I might go aluminum here because I'm just tired of breaking them on a cartwheel. I think you know, I don't take a lot of bad hits, so on a cartwheel, I think I'd be good if I just went metal right there. Yeah, that's what I think the move is gonna be. But you know, this RC stuff is trial and error, so we'll try it and we'll see what happens. Catch it. I don't want to use this one. With that. Just that quick, y'all. She done. Couple screws left. Right into it. as well. So let's tighten that up while we out here. Is that gonna fit right here? No more wiggle than that. She good, y'all. That's it. Bulkhead replacement. Had a break right there. Obviously, that's because the mount was so bent that every time she took a hit, she would just snap that part of the bulkhead right off. It did it the last 2 times. So I know that's what the problem is. But she is back to normal, ready to rock and roll. I think I'm gonna head to the store today and finally pull the trigger on this motor. Put something else a little bit bigger in this vehicle. It's 2200 kV. It's to pulling too much for this Max 6 after a while. So I'm gonna drop the kV, put something else in here that's works a little bit better. Might be a 1650, might be a 1250, who knows. So I would ideally run a 1250 if I was, running this on 8S, but like I said, I'm never gonna run this on 8S, so thinking a 1650 is the way to go. And also I noticed my battery tray was snapped, and I always go to the RC store and forget that, so get that fixed. Be back in the game. I might have one here too, to be honest. I got a little spare part bucket with Kraton 6S parts. I had one of these vehicles before, but I got rid of it. And then now I got this one. I do need a new brace bar. As you can see, it is banana-fied. But for the most part, this rig is all right. Look at that banana in there. Yep. And that's it, y'all. Rear bulkhead replacement. Nice and simple. Like I said, a couple things. I gotta replace the RPM arms on the Outcast AS. Rebuild these shocks. And yeah, wrench day. It's raining outside. So get some projects in, get them done. And hopefully the weather is a little bit better tomorrow. But you will see a spot out here. All right, I'm gonna end this live, get off here, and get the next project going. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, and get back in here. Oh, now I can see the comments if I swipe this way. Yep. What up, Vic? Yeah. All right, y'all. Built by Rob. We gone. Get this off this mouth.